a Chicago Bears fan has to be one of the hardest things in the world. It's just season after season of mediocrity and high expectations, high hopes, only for it to get broken down, slandered, slaughtered right in front of your very eyes. And to add insult to injury, not only did the Bears lose today to the Colts, but our old quarterback, Justin Fields, is looking pretty good with the Pittsburgh Steelers right now. It's so crazy to me. When he was in Chicago, everyone was saying oh yeah, he's got some talent. He's got something in him, but you know what? He's just not QB material. He's just not franchise material. He's just not a very good quarterback. He's just a much better runner. We just haven't really seen him improve. But what is happening with Justin Fields right now with the Pittsburgh Steelers is literally the perfect example of how it's not just the player, it's the situation that matters. It doesn't matter how uber talented a quarterback is. If they're not in the right situation with the right personnel around them and the right coaching staff, they're not going to succeed. But before we get into all of that, what's good, guys? It's Demi M7. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and your favorite team, whoever you're rooting for in the NFL, will win either today or next week if they've already played. Yeah, I think it's pretty safe to say that Justin is going to be the starter for the Pittsburgh Steelers going forward. Sorry, Russell Wilson, your time is up. In his first 3 starts with the Pittsburgh Steelers, Justin Fields is not only 3-0, but he's completing about 73% of his passes with a 95 passer rating. If you told anyone last year that Justin Fields was going to have a 95 passer rating after 3 games the next season, they would think you're crazy because everyone was writing him off. And look, I'll be the first to admit that, yeah, the Steelers' offense doesn't look incredible yet, but they are getting the job done. That's what's important here. So far, they've beaten an Atlanta Falcons team that everyone had some pretty high expectations for, a Denver Broncos who, okay, fine, no one really had expectations, but they did play well against the Buccaneers today. And then they beat the Chargers today, who have one of the best defenses in the entire league. He threw for 245 passing yards, a 96 passer rating, 2 touchdowns total, and a pick. I think it's very easy to say now that, yeah, the situation is what was holding back Justin Fields. The Bears is who was holding back Justin Fields. Now, I was saying this before the trade even happened, but just think about the Bears team that Justin had in his first 2 seasons in the league. They had a god-awful offensive line, a god-awful defense, and he had no weapons to throw the ball to. Literally, Darnell Mooney was his number 1 receiver, and no disrespect to Mooney. We love you, man. We appreciate what you did. But he's not a number 1 guy. Then in his 3rd year, he finally gets a number 1 receiver with DJ Moore, and we saw what that connection was like. They were amazing together. But in his first 2 seasons, he had guys like Matt Nagy as his head coach, and that was a disaster. And then in his 3rd season, he had Luke Getsy as his offensive coordinator. Luke Getsy. And all these big sports commentators on TV were saying, oh, well, it's his 3rd year. He should be doing better. He should have better strides right now. He should have improved more. Even though the numbers that he was putting up was very respectable given the situation that he was in. And then the rest is history. We know what happens. He got traded to Pittsburgh. The Bears drafted Caleb Williams. And I want to make this clear. I'm not talking down on Caleb. The dude is unbelievably talented, and I hope he succeeds because I just want my Bears to win, man. I want my Bears to win. But what Justin is doing in Pittsburgh right now is proving quite literally everybody wrong. Everyone who was saying that Justin Fields could not be a starting quarterback, he was not a good quarterback, he deserved to be traded, all that kind of stuff. Everybody was wrong about this guy because the fact of the matter is he's uber talented. His athleticism alone provides so many different options for offense and just being able to ignite the team in the crowd. I mean, he's just awesome, man. And just in case you still don't believe me that the situation matters, look at guys like Baker Mayfield, or more importantly, Sam Darnold, who might just be the league MVP right now after 3 weeks. Sam Darnold was getting written off by so many teams, and sure, he had some injuries along the way, but everyone was thinking this dude was done. Minnesota picks him up after J.J. McCarthy gets hurt, and he has been balling. Same thing with Baker Mayfield after Cleveland. He went to Carolina, nothing. He went to the Rams, nothing. And then Tampa Bay gave him a chance, and they're looking great, even though they lost to the Broncos today. My bottom line is this. I truly believe that people don't give enough credit to the coaching staff and the system and just everything that goes on behind the scenes for a quarterback to succeed. I don't think Tom Brady would have been Tom Brady without Bill Belichick. Just in the same way that I don't think Patrick Mahomes would be Patrick Mahomes without Andy Reid. Coaching matters. The system matters. The belief in you matters. And we are seeing that with Justin Fields. I hope he keeps winning. I hope he stays as the Pittsburgh quarterback. Even if he has like a couple bad games here and there, he should still be the starter. This dude is the future for the Steelers going forward. I don't even think it's a debate. I said it when he got traded. I wanted him to win. I wanted him to demolish and to remind everybody how good he can really be and why his ceiling was so high when he got drafted. But that's all I gotta say about it. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about Justin Fields or the NFL in general. Please, I'd love to chop it up with you guys down there. And until next time, peace.